when somebody walks into a room and says this word, it's never true about anyone who's in the room. That's what I've noticed, all right? And the word is fam. Hello, everybody. We're back. Episode 2, Season 2. You got it. Feeling Good with Duddy. We've got an amazing show today. New segments, No More Words, Scary Zone, an old segment, Poopersville, with a new name, Band Camp, and so much more. We've got an amazing guest, Joel Jimenez, but before that, let's get to the man, the host, Duddy B.
Hello, hello. That is right. We are back. And as always, this episode is brought to us by Koi CBD, an amazing product. Go to koicbd.com and you put in code DuddyB at checkout and you will get 20% off your order. As always, and like Jake said, we got a great show for us today, a great guest, Joel Jimenez. And if you are listening to this and you are enjoying this show, please give us a comment, give us a review, tell some friends. It helps us keep this show going. It helps us get noticed more if you actually leave some comments and give us some good reviews. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Other than that, I cannot wait to get to this episode today. We've got Joel Jimenez, Joelberg, from one of me and my brother's favorite podcasts. He's in the band for the Kill Tony podcast, and if you're not listening to this podcast, you're blowing it.
You're fucking nuts. Let's tell
give them a little breakdown, Jake.
Dude, Kill Tony podcast. So what this is it's live at the Comedy Store in LA every Monday, which is obviously a comedy spot, right? It's a podcast hosted by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, and he'll have some comedian guests come in. And what he does is he allows the live audience, if they would like to, they sign up, they put their name on a piece of paper, it goes into a bucket. Tony, the host, will pull names out of the bucket all night long, and the guests that are in the audience can come up and do 1 minute of uninterrupted stand-up comedy. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're fucking horrible. Either way, it's awesome, because then the person who does the comedy stands on stage for however long that Tony and the rest of the guests on the stage want to berate that person, basically. So it's like a long form interview with each guest that comes up and does comedy, and it's usually hilarious. Now, here's where Joelberg comes in, Joel Jimenez, our guest. He is the drummer of the live band. It's the Kill Tony band, and the band is as big a part of the show as anyone. They all chime in with jokes, and they dress up in different costumes every night, and they basically take on the personality of the costumes they're wearing. It's a fucking shit show, and it's the best shit show ever, and Duddy and I listen to it insanely.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite podcasts. So, I don't know. Should we just get up into it?
Yeah, we just wanted you to know what we were dealing with today. So let's just do it. Let's bring him in. Joel Jimenez, Joelberg, get in here. Yeah. Hello. Did we do a good job of explaining the show?
Honestly, I didn't listen to any of that. I was just, I think so. It was great.
I thought I heard you just laughing out there. You guys were talking.
I was just worried I was going to miss my cue.
And,
not show up. But here we are. Yeah, I think that was good. Thank you for the wonderful intro. Thank you for having me here. I'm roaring on some coffee.
Nice. You are. I've got my third cup right here ready to go, so I'll be with you.
Well, you have a problem.
He's gripping the coffee.
Yeah.
He's got it, dude. It's coming out the top. He's squeezing it.
That's right.
You drove here from, let's get into it. I want our guests,
our
listeners to just know everything about you, and then we'll just start going into segments and talking shit. So Duddy and I are super stoked to have you, dude. We watch all the shows. You're fucking hilarious.
Thanks.
Even our wives. And dude, Duddy's, for the listeners, Duddy's brother-in-law is sitting out in the lobby. He's never even come here before, but he listens to Kill Tony so much that he's like, can I come when Joelberg?
Oh, wow.
So we're psyched to have
treat me
you.
like that.
Yeah. He's out there trying to act like a human. He's like, hi, Tyler. Yes. Don't fuck up. No. But anyway, so we got you here and we're stoked. And let's just talk about where'd you grow up? Where'd you grow up?
I'm from Frogtown, Northeast LA, by Dodger Stadium. So I'm in between the 2 freeway and the LA River, near Echo Park,
nice.
Near Outwater, that sort of area.
Just mixed in, and you're proud of it. I could tell you got your
dude.
Northeast hoodie
you
on.
gotta let these gentrifiers know, man.
So born and raised and still there.
Yeah, still
that's
there,
awesome.
Man.
That's sick.
Pretty dope.
So
man.
that's pretty local. We born and raised in Orange County too, Huntington Beach, and still there. So
still lurking.
When I was a kid, all I ever heard about Huntington was that there were racist surfers.
There's that.
Back in the day, man, there was a full on
It
like
wasn't so much the surface.
No.
There were skinheads.
there
though.
was a full skinhead phase that went
Wow.
down, and even like I think it was a 4th of July one year where like there was like a full like skinhead Nazi-ish riot like downtown
So,
Huntington.
When
like,
Daddy and I were younger, and we're Jewish kids, so obviously our mom's like, "Don't go towards
my
the
God.
pier."
I'm like, don't worry, Mom.
They don't know.
I'm blonde hair and blue eyes.
not-
I'm camouflaged.
We
I
don't
think
walk
I'm one
by
of
the
them.
Jews. Like,
I like that you said obviously.
Yeah.
you're like,
Cut to you guys
fucking-
with curls.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm a-
He's obviously fucking Jew. I don't know. But yeah, so it was like a thing. There was straight edge and skinheads, and they all
It was the
hung out.
neo-Nazis.
It was, dude, and they all hung out at the pier, like Main Street, Huntington Beach, and there was like fights. I remember there was a straight edge corner, a skinhead corner, and when we would go down there with our family or whatever, you would notice it. Like, hey, there's 20 obviously straight edge dudes on the corner and 20 Nazis over here.
I want to see the straight
It was
edge
a strange
Nazis.
vibe. Yeah.
Straight as
Oh, dude, I don't know. There might have been some crossover. They dressed similar.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is a lot of the kids I knew in high school that were like the straight edge kids are all the kids now. Not all, I can't say all, but a lot of them are like fucked up now.
Wow.
Like got super into drugs and just did some bad shit or in jail and all that. And you're
It's
like,
extremes.
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, you heard it here,
I
kids.
don't know.
Do
We
drugs.
went dark.
That's okay.
I know
okay.
He's like, I heard that there was Nazis, and we should
We
have been
just
like,
went in.
no. We were like, yes, lots of Nazis.
No,
yeah,
man, speak
they
the
were
truth,
everywhere.
dude.
Other than that, just a bunch of people walking around fucking saying, hang loose, bro.
It was.
That's
really
what I
nice.
like. I
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
part.
There was both, but now I don't even know what it is now. I call it the Jersey Shore of the West almost now.
Okay.
It's not quite, but there's a lot of just buff and
It is.
just tribal tats.
But you
and
know
just-
what? I find that like with anywhere, like obviously, yes, there's a lot of that in Huntington, but with wherever you go, there's also some really cool fucking people.
there's
Oh, for sure.
There's
mostly
some rad
dope,
places.
mostly
There's
awesome
some
people.
great restaurants. It's a beautiful place. There's some really cool people. You know,
Great comedy.
there,
scene.
but there is also
Killer
the other
comedy scene.
scene that kind of gives it a bad name.
You
Sometimes,
don't even
but-
know how in my head I am about starting with that. Why would I start this?
Yeah.
But
with
thanks
that?
for shitting on my hometown. I
He's
appreciate
a
it.
real funny guy. And we just enjoy his comedy. Oh, dude. But it's true. And, well, fuck, it's funny. And there, like you said, there is a good comedy scene. So there's Gallagher's, which every Thursday night has comedy night. And, dude,
Oh,
I've
my
probably
God.
gone to 500 comedy
Oh,
nights
yeah.
at Gallagher's. I know
Totally.
you used to go
Oh, yeah.
too. It is. Huntington Beach is great. And now it's got what's that fucking place?
The Rec
Glow
Room?
Zone, the Rec Room.
Oh, I love the Rec Room.
Yeah,
those
you've been
guys
there.
are cool. Yeah,
It's a cool
Kenny
spot.
Kenny Weber. I think he hosts there. What's the other? Never mind. Who cares? I got
I
a
saw
bunch
the
of friends
Sklar
that work
brothers there recently.
Really?
Oh, we
Yeah.
had them on.
Okay,
Yeah,
dope.
dude.
Hell
They
yeah,
came
they're
on
funny,
the
man.
show.
Yeah, they
I
were
like that a
rad.
lot.
They were super cool.
Awesome.
So we're down.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
trying to show you.
Wow.
And then obviously not too far is the Irvine Improv, which is great.
Yeah, I think I've
That's-
done that spot too. That's at the Spectrum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, there's actually there's quite a few good spots for comedy in Orange County. It's awesome.
Yeah, I find myself driving out here more and more often. Like, where'd I go? The Shanghai Room even had one, like
Where the
for a little
fuck's
while.
that?
It's like a dive bar kind of.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure where.
Yeah.
I just throw it into Waze, and
Yeah.
Are
Exactly.
dive bars fun to do?
they can be.
They can't. It seems like
If the crowd's right.
Yeah, it can be like cat wrangling. You know, like sometimes people don't give a fuck that you're there. They
Yeah.
don't care. You gotta like, I don't know.
They're
And,
just trying to talk over you so they can try and hit on chicks.
or
and
they're
shit.
trying to watch the game or whatever. and
Oh,
you're,
that's
Oh.
gnarly.
it sucks, you know.
I remember being in bands and you're
Yep.
playing at Little Play and the game's on and people, you're like, dude, turn the game off.
No,
I
I
can
would
imagine
love it.
doing comedy
Yeah.
and they've got a basketball, football,
Oh,
whatever.
I remember
Like,
playing
bro.
little like dive bars and shit, and then like you're in your little zone, and next thing you know, the whole crowd goes crazy, and you're like, oh, they love us, and you look up, and they're all looking at the screen cheering, like,
Yeah, you're like,
their team just
"Ah."
won. You're like, they don't give a fuck
man.
that we're here.
Meaningless.
So
You got tangenty though. So
yeah,
you're growing up in Frogtown, which I fucking love
Yeah.
that. No, tangents are welcome here. We'll go on many more of them. And then, so we know you're a drummer.
Yeah.
And I know you're into skateboarding. We have a little thing called Skate Gang
Cool.
that we do on the show, which
Oh, yeah.
we don't really do tricks and shit. We're old now and over. But we skate a lot and we
Yeah.
film it and we
I go
hashtag Skate
straight.
Gang. That's what we
Dope. I love it.
do.
Can I come along?
Dude, I was
we were
gonna say,
gonna
we
ask
wanted-
you to join the skate
we
gang.
want you
Oh
to be
yeah.
in the
Oh,
gang.
I'm fucking in, dude.
Yeah,
Our goal is we have a song that we're going to fucking record, Skate
Okay.
Gang, which
Everyone
if you
knows
want
that
a
what's
verse,
out.
dude, if you've
Everyone
got a
knows that
verse,
what's out.
Skate Gang.
everyone knows that what's out.
We got a song.
That's
not a
kinda
big
how it
deal.
goes,
It's
yeah.
sick and dope, but it's not a big deal. And then we're going to do a skate meetup too, where we, whatever, meet up with someone here and skate for like 2 miles on a beach.
Okay. Love it.
We'll let you know everything.
Love it. I'm in.
What was your life like in Frogtown growing up?
Yeah.
Playing, were you in, I'm assuming you were in bands and shit and
for sure.
skateboarding and just.
Was like punk bands?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just started skating at like 12, I think. And then started playing drums at 14. My parents got me a kit for Christmas when I turned 14.
Mm-hmm.
And like within 4 months or something, I was playing like Ramones at the talent show and
Nice.
Rancid and my poor neighbors.
Oh
They had
yeah.
to hear me fucking when I was bad, dude.
That was our house.
That was our house too.
My
Our
mom
poor
would
neighbors.
bake like bread and brownies and shit to give to the neighbors so they wouldn't call the cops. And,
Oh, that's nice.
That's
and
fucking,
then,
we didn't do that. We should have done that.
Yeah.
If the cops did come.
really.
Oh, we did it for years. I was the
Man.
drummer. Daddy was ripping with it. We had 2 bands that would practice in our garage at all times.
No, man, we had we didn't give a
nuts.
fuck. You just turn
no,
it
dude,
up.
no.
Dude.
It was punk bands.
Smoking dirty ass
Oh,
weed,
dude, totally.
and fucking drinking Bacardi Orange.
Yep.
And then coming home at like 3 in the morning from a show and then opening the garage,
Yeah.
unloading the shit.
You got fucking 10 dudes in the fucking driveway. That's fucking
Yeah.
I had like friends like coming around drunk and like falling asleep on like the grass in front of my house
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit like that. Or
That's cool. You had a similar,
Very similar.
upbringing
Yeah.
to us, dude, with that.
yeah, I was really lucky to grow up around a lot of musicians. Like,
Yep.
I never
Likewise.
I mean, I dropped out of school in the 10th grade and I would just play music. That was like all I wanted.
Yep.
That was the goal.
Drumming always?
Drumming. I sang for a punk band called One Against One for a little while. My so like a big influence on me when I was a kid was this guy named Doug Carrion. I met him when I was a kid. I was an intern at Suburban Noise Records. They did like the Cottonmouth Kings and all that. And Doug was in the Descendants. And he played bass on Enjoy and was in the circle. He's from Hermosa. So he kind of took me under his wing.
Is he
and
still in the Descendants?
No, he's they just brought back like a Dag Nasty sort of like band called Field Day. So they're touring like with Dag Nasty again. But he's in the documentary and stuff. But he was the vice president of sales and marketing at Suburban Noise. And I would just go as a kid and stuff envelopes and bother them and fucking hang out and flyer the Key Club and stuff before it was like open. And he kind of just took me under his wing, and we did like a record where I like sang, he played guitar and bass, and then we had this guy Tom Braden, who I think was in the Dwarves at the time. We just like came in and did drums to like a click, and we put a band together. I took the CD to like my high school and found people to learn the songs and play, and that was like the goal. I
nice.
painted his fence
You
around his
worked.
house to pay for it. Like
Hustling.
so I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But yeah, so just playing a band. So I sang for that band, but I was also just drumming. There wasn't a lot of drummers in my high school. Everybody played guitar, everybody played bass. So there was like me and maybe 3 other dudes. And so you're playing all kinds of shit. I was in like rap rock groups.
And it's tough to
That's
find
so
a good drummer.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
If you're
like
a good
that's-
drummer,
Yeah.
there would be
Yeah.
multiple people that want. Yeah.
So
You need
I
help.
loved it at the time. I did it all, man.
That's
Just playing
awesome.
for everybody, but yeah.
When did like comedies become a thing?
So like my whole life I loved it, but I thought comedians were superheroes. I was like, man,
Dude.
you can't do
It
that.
seems impossible.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get up there and fucking talk, and
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be entertained and love me. Like,
And also we were watching I don't know how old you guys. I'm 32, I'll be 33 this month. But
We're older than you.
okay,
So,
well,
yeah.
sorry to bring it up.
No,
But
it's all
I,
good.
But I'm feeling the caffeine right now too, and I'm fucking chatty.
no,
No, you're
good,
good,
good.
Fucking. So I was watching like Carlin and stuff, and being
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"That's impossible." You can't. You're just
That's a
watching
high-ass
the
level.
best because all the
Yeah.
comedy we were watching was just the best. There was no YouTube.
If there was a
was-
big special on, it was the top of the top, and
Yeah.
we
I
were,
see
it was
what you're saying.
HBO special.
Yeah.
Like it was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. There's no way to see like an.
There wasn't like
Opening
all these
level
just
or-
fucking Netflix specials and Comedy Central half hours every. Like it wasn't that.
for sure. Or just YouTube being some guy at a bar. Or
Oh,
something.
100%.
So
Yeah.
I'll connect that to music too. Like if first thing that made me want to play drums was the Ramones because I was like, well, that's easy. I can figure that out.
Yep.
If it was like Rush or something, I don't know if I would have ever started playing or thought that I could do it. Right.
Yeah.
But so. I digress. So boom,
But that's with comedy. You're saying the same.
So I'm playing music, blah blah blah. I drop out of school, and then I'm just like fucking up for years from like 17 to like 21. I started working at the skate park in my neighborhood. I ran the skate park in Frogtown for like almost 10 years,
Oh, nice.
and just kind of sort of no direction. And then there was I always wanted to act and do all that, and there was a flyer for like an open audition for this play that they were writing about Frogtown. So my mom got it to me. I went to the audition. I got that part. And through doing that show, like directors were like passing my name around. So I started doing theater.
Shit.
through theater, I met this guy who did improv, and they were teaching these free improv classes in Boyle Heights, like in East LA. So I started going to those, and then through doing that, I was like, oh, shit that I'm saying does make people laugh. This is possible. So then started writing for 3 months, went to my first open mic, and then podcasts. I started hearing people talk about comedy and breaking it down and stuff. This was like, I just hit 8 years in December. But so through that, just slowly, boom, started going to open mics. And
that's awesome.
30 or 24-ish, you started kind of doing
I guess so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, kind of late, but for, whatever.
But
I see these young kids and I'm like, damn, you're going to be a phenom.
Well, it's like comedy's insane right now.
It is.
It's like, how it used to be like everybody knows someone who's in a band. That's how it
For
felt.
sure.
Well, now it's like comedy. Everyone knows someone who's a comedian almost at this point because you can. There are comedy spots everywhere now.
Yeah. I think it's the same with music now. It's like to put out a actual full length good like album that was going to be produced onto a CD and sound good.
Nearly impossible.
20 years
when
ago,
we were
that
kids.
was like you had to have backing for that shit.
Or you can do it on your phone.
Now everyone can do it.
Exactly.
So now everyone's got a band and you could hear every fucking thing. And it's the same with comedy.
Yeah.
It's like you can just start your own podcast, record it in your bedroom, and put it out.
For sure. Yeah, there was like an old joke that people would say back in the day. You'd say, I do comedy to someone, and they would go, oh, I like comedy. Then a few years went by, they go, I do comedy. They go, my brother does comedy, or my uncle. Then now you go, I do comedy. And they go, me too.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Fucking, everywhere. But
That's cool. I find a lot. It seems to me that a lot of comedians were musicians at one point. That's like, and especially I find that listening to the Kill Tony show, like when they're always doing the background on whoever came up and did their minute. It's like, well, what do you do for fun besides this? I feel like 90% of the time it's like, well, I play guitar or I play drums, and then you have to do the drum off, and
I start sweating.
Then you got to come out with like a flaming dildo
smoke
on
everyone though, which is good.
I've gotten to the point. I've gone against some like really skill's not going to cut it for me because there are 3-year-olds who are better than me. Now you go on YouTube, like. People are super
dude, there's some kids out there now. Like, come on.
Doing Rush.
But I'm ready to fucking, I'll eat a chair if I have to.
None of these people that come up on stage are ready to take all their fucking clothes off and spin it around.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple dudes that I'm like, okay, those are good beats, but they didn't have the showmanship.
But it's not entertaining.
Nowhere near it.
Like, nah.
I think the greatest, my buddy Anthony Drinkwater, shout out to him. He runs the sound at the Comedy Store when our main guy isn't there. But like that was a roughie. I went against 2 in one night.
Oh wow!
And
there were some good ones.
Yeah, he's amazing, dude. Like so, but I beat him based on like entertainment. But he's fucking incredible. I need to take lessons from the guy. Actually, I gotta hit him up.
No, you do. Keep the free flowing style.
Yeah,
lessons will fuck with your shit.
That's right. They say that about what's homeboy from the Who? Oh my God, they're gonna kill me right now.
Pete. No, I'm thinking Pete. Ringo. No. Holy shit!
Oh my God, this is bad.
Why can't I think of his name? Drummer of the Who. You bastards! Nobody, at least nobody else in here is remembering it. That's making me feel.
It's not even on the tip of my tongue.
I know, this is sad. Oh my God,
it's nowhere to be found.
Anyway, they said that they felt bad that they made him play to a click that he like was like neutered from that point on. Oh yeah, just sort of like
because he would just do those crazy ridiculous drum. You have to Google
this.
This
is fucking
because I want to fucking.
Ashton's trying to mouth it to me, but I can't.
Keith Moon.
That's right. How do you forget? That's like a very memorable name too. Jeez.
All right, internet, do your thing.
Come on, they're gonna hate.
All right,
I
said Star. That was close.
It was actually.
They're both in the fucking solar.
Shut up. They're both in space.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. They're both spacey.
Oh man, you know what, dude?
I'm reading texts now. That's where I'm at. Fucking
when you fucking just can't think of somebody's name and then you fucking hear it. You know what? That feels good.
It does.
That's what you want to do. Fucking segue captain over here.
Woo!
He thinks he cleverly gets us into the sponsor read every time, and he's really proud of himself.
Thank you. Speaking of feeling good, we've got some sponsors on this podcast. And as always, Koi CBD. This is an amazing product. I say it every time. I love the CBD drops. I take them every single morning. I love the way it makes me feel. It honestly just kind of takes a little stress off of my day. And if you got any aches and pains, this will help you. If you find yourself constantly popping pain pills, Tylenols and Advils and all that, trust me, try some CBD. You're going to like the effects. It's much more healthy for you. And they fucking taste good.
They do taste good.
They taste delicious. I love all the flavors. And they also have CBD for your pets. So if you love your pets, you go to koicbd.com and you put in code DuddyB and you'll get 20% off. If you don't love your pets, don't do it.
Yeah, by all means, if
But
you
that's
hate your
up
pet,
to you.
do not
If you're not
waste
a
the
dog
money.
person, then don't do it. But if you do actually love your pets, and if you love your kids, you should get some CBD. If you don't love your kids and your pets, don't do it. That's up
You
to
love
you.
your pets more than your kids? Cool.
That's most people, I think.
Yeah.
But also, On It, another great company with many great products, and that's 2 N's, ONNIT.com. And if you /Duddy after that, you will get 10% off your order. But this company has so many amazing products. I love the Alpha Brain. I also use that every single day. Me and Jake were just talking. We both started using a new one that we hadn't tried that we love, and it's called the New Mood. And you take it like later in the afternoon. It just kind of helps you chill out at the end of the day, and then helps you sleep like through the night. And it works great. I've done it like 3 nights in a row now, and it's nice. You get very relaxed and chill, and then you just sleep fucking perfect. But
New Mood.
they've got so many great things, so many great products. So whatever it is that you're looking for, I guarantee
Kettlebells,
they have it.
battle rope.
They
got
got
all
that.
that
They
shit.
got
Rash
it.
guards if you do jujitsu.
They do.
They got rashies, dude.
They do.
New Mood is critical, though. Duddy and I are fucking assholes. And then we take New Mood and we're pretty chill dudes.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So yeah, onit.com, 2 N's, ONNIT.com /Duddy, 10% off. Boom.
Get on it. I like how you do and fucking Cloud your way out. Good job on the sponsors. You did it. But I like how you do the ONNIT.
Well, because I feel like that's the part people will fuck up.
It is. I
put in ONIT and it because I said 2 N's.
Remember on the Howard
You got to get
Stern
some
movie?
alpha brain so you fucking remember.
WNBC. And Howard Stern's all, I don't understand. Can't I just say WNBC? And his program manager's all, no, WNB. And I'm like, that's Duddy. So
Man.
you're doing something right.
All right,
I'm fascinated by that. Like certain ways people talk, like when you go to Disneyland and they have this very the way they talk on
They
the
got
rides
a Disney
and-
way.
Exactly.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
We were just talking about Disneyland, and do you remember like the cruise
That is
that was
funny.
the thing?
The Jungle Cruise?
No, like the cruise that would that we hang out at Disneyland.
There's like gangs now,
like
dude.
Friday
Yeah.
night, Saturday night. She said she
They were
was
talking
what
about that out.
she
Natasha
was the
was out there talking about it.
Toontown Terrorists or some
Wow.
fucking weird shit. Tinseltown Terrorists.
What?
You're not scary.
Terrorists? How dare
Actually,
you?
it is fucking scary. It's creepy. You know what's even
Main Street
weirder?
Elite,
Oh man,
I
I'm
remember that
gonna
was
piss
one.
some people off right now because this is a big crew, and this is actually a terrifying crew that I think that you don't want this crew.
You're
mad
gonna
at
piss
you.
some people off?
I'm probably gonna piss some people
Are you
off.
gonna fucking, should we
Like the
fucking let it happen, dude?
No, this isn't a rant.
Oh, it's
this
not
isn't
a
like
rant.
this isn't a rant. This
Okay.
isn't that yet. It could get there, but like the dude, like the older people who like go like to do like the pin trading at Disneyland, and they collect all the pins, and like that's their thing, and they'll be like middle-aged or even like 40, 50-year-old people, and like they'll go by themselves, and like that's their thing. I got to get the pins, and I trade the pins with the other people that have pins.
I don't know much about it. I see them all the time, but I don't know enough
I know
about
that
it.
there's people out there listening are not going, I fucking do that, and I bet it's fun, but I don't know. I see it, I'm
I've
like,
lost
really?
40% of your
Yeah, just
family.
everybody hates
I
me.
always talk shit on Disneyland and people just hate me.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like, I
You love
remember.
I love it.
You love
Yeah.
it. Do you go a lot? You have a pass?
No, I don't go a lot, but it just
When you
it
go,
still
it's
smells
fun.
the same as when I was a kid.
That's
By
true.
design.
Yes.
I still can't like sleep the night before. I get all.
Oh, that's
dumb.
cool. I wish I had that.
I'll
still,
tell you this.
know.
I always enjoy it when I'm there.
When
I'm definitely not
dude.
saying like
Yeah.
F Disneyland to hell, but the people that it's like I go 5 times a week.
Yeah, that's a
And I'm
little
like,
much.
what?
I would get sick of it if I did that. Yeah.
I feel like at that point it's a mall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, so now I think some people
got
will be on
dark
my.
again.
Okay, but you know what is really rad? Okay, one of the reasons that I can't get down with the Disney no more is it's just the lines. The
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
No,
lines.
not a.
No, it's
okay,
not that.
no,
It's
yeah,
like I get it. I love it because I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't fucking sleep the night before.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
the best day ever. Now that I'm older, it's like, and I have kids, so I take them, and they're all pumped. But then we get there, and it's like they're so pumped to go on a ride, and it's like before you can do that, you have to wait in this hour and a half line.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
and it's like, if you want to go on any good ride, you're waiting at least an hour. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of little rides you can get on in 10, 15, 20 minutes, but you want to go on a good ride, hour.
A marquee
I got a whole
ride.
system, man.
You got it. Do you get the thing
But
where you
also
can come
there's-
back later?
Yeah, I do that. But also the app, they have an app that will show you real time weights, so you can kind of like.
Oh, See, I guess
pinpoint
I'm just an
your fucking-
amateur Disneyland.
I mean,
That's
whatever.
what it is. We
Also,
suck
yeah.
at Disneyland, dude.
You know
It's
what
it
I?
is.
You know what my thing is? Take the kids, go fucking midweek. go like on a Tuesday afternoon to Knott's. That shit is empty, bro.
Oh,
You're
my
walking up in
God.
any ride you want, not a line. You might be the only person on the ride.
Oh my God, dude. That's
Dude, I'll be in and
Knott's
out of there in
crowded.
4 hours. We went on every ride.
All three of them.
Yeah, no, they got some
Hit
good
it
ones
up.
now.
Pack
All
yourself
right,
some
that got
jelly.
weird. That
All
got
right,
weird,
dude.
So I fucking lost some Disney fans, gained some Knott's fans. All right, let's get.
You know what I like to do? OC Fair on a fucking Wednesday, dude.
Saint Bono, baby.
$37 hot dog. Let's fucking party.
Dude.
Speaking of Buena Park, I might stop at Portillo's on my way home.
Little
dude.
Portillo's?
Yeah,
Dude.
Italian beef.
Ooh. I might join you.
Should we fucking get into this? First seg?
All right. That's right. We've got a new segment this season and we're so fucking pumped about it, dude. It's time for, and you know, this is still new, so let's explain it. There's words that we don't need to say anymore, right? That should never be said. This segment is called No More Words. Yeah. No more fucking stupid words and no. All right. The word of today is a word that when somebody walks into a room and says this word, it's never true about anyone who's in the room. That's what I've noticed, all right? And the word is fam. You got it, dude. Fam. Hey, what's up, fam? I promise you that no one is related to that person in any
Because
room
you wouldn't say that to your family.
No, you'd say, what's up, mom? What's up, dad? What's up, guys?
What's up, idiots?
Dude, I'll
Yeah,
tell you
what's
right
up,
now.
pieces of
I'll
shit?
tell you right now that if one of my kids ever walks into the house to me and says, "What's up, fam?" Grounded.
No more knots.
Grounded.
No
dude.
more
No more
knots,
knots,
very
dude. That
fun,
fucking
dude.
iPhone and iPad's going in the
Ooh, you're
shitter.
gonna have to kick it one park down the. Is there a worse park than Knott's?
Yeah,
Like,
it's Adventureland. It's like on the way to Knott's down Beach Boulevard. It's got
Sounds
like
so
two
shitty.
rides, dude. It's fucking great.
Oh my god, dude! What's up, fam? All right, we're going
Oh,
to
dude,
Adventureland.
Adventureland. That's right. You heard it.
So, fam, dude. Yeah, I don't know how long fam. I don't feel like fam's been around for. I do
Been around.
Actually, shit. I remember I was in barber school 5 years ago.
Oh, you're bragging.
I am bragging, but I was. Yeah, I went. Did you go to college? I did, and I graduated in 10 months for $2,700 barber school. But I do remember this is where I was introduced to the word fam, and it was this kid used to come in every day. What's up, fam? And we would all be kind of like. But it was the first time I was hearing fam,
Yeah.
so I feel like it entered the world 5
Yeah.
years ago. Or
Yeah.
is that about
Can
right?
you be honest? Did you try to use it ever? At least
Fam?
back when that happened?
I
Did you
don't
ever-
think I
No?
did.
Alright.
I hated it right
I
away.
never said fam. If I ever
I don't
said
think I
fam,
did.
it was like in a, just, oh, fam,
I mean,
like
it's
making
fucking
fun.
possible,
Gotcha.
though.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
don't
think
so.
happened? I think that fam just took the place of son. Remember, what's up, son?
What's up, son?
So then that kind of went away, and then it was,
shit.
what's up,
I
fam?
forgot about son.
So I think
That's
son
scary when
came and
someone said
went,
that
and
to you.
fam kind of took son's place, and now it's time for fam to ride off in the sunset.
Fam, yeah. Oh,
Oh, hey!
wait, I don't even know why.
It wasn't even
It
good.
didn't even make sense to
It made
anything.
no sense.
That's-
But
if you
fucking
just
felt
look
good.
at someone and go, huh?
Hey!
They'll go, you did something there. Nope. Under more scrupulous thought, you didn't even make a good joke. So shit. But fam.
Yeah.
Does fam bother you?
It does, but also, I'm thinking about it. It depends whose mouth it's coming out of.
True.
You can smell the authenticity or like
Yes.
see it if it's somebody who's like, if fucking Ghostface Killer calls me fam.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
I'm stoked.
I'm like, okay, it's all right. But if fucking,
You're actually
Bobby
pumped,
down
yeah.
at the fucking Adventureland calls me that, I'm like, all right.
Dude,
That
that's
makes
true.
sense. That totally makes
If
sense.
if someone is cooler than you,
That's
and
it.
they say "What's up, fam?"
That's
you're
it.
like, "Hell yeah, dude! I'm in the family with the fucking." But if some piece of shit's like, "What's up, fam?" You're like, "Nah."
Yeah.
Nah.
Makes you think you're in my.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking at
So
the
there's
word
boundaries to
differently.
fam. There's boundaries to fam.
Yeah.
If you're cooler than who you're saying it to, you can still say it.
Yeah.
But don't be the lamest person in the room and say, "What's up, fam?" Because everybody in there's like, "No, dude, we're not your family."
Yeah.
Fucking all right. Yeah, I think we did it, Daddy. No more fucking family words. I went to barber school.
Fade it out, if you know what
Oh,
I mean.
he's gonna let's fade it out. Oh, I just stopped it.
No,
All right,
that's
so
not
that
a-
was
that
our
is
new
not a
segment,
fade.
No More Words, and we're
Wow.
super
That
pumped
was
about
special. Before we get into this next segment, hey, Taylor, I got something this is for Jake. Will you pop up that photo I found? Oh, that's our boy right there, Jake.
What is that?
That's a Sasquatch.
Oh, that's you. And you a believer?
No. I know the guy, but I don't. No.
Vanessa Johnston giving you the likes on there. What's up?
She's a buddy. She's a friend of mine. She was an ex-Kill Tony regular.
She came on the show too.
A couple times.
Cool. Awesome.
She's the homie. We love her.
I found this. Jake has a thing with the Sasquatch shows and people who say they've seen Sasquatch. I'm a fuck.
Because
here we go.
It is, and I'm not alone on this. I'm not even going to
just give it, because if they didn't hear the first time, do it again.
All right, I'm just going to say, how much longer will we watch ghostless ghost shows, Sasquatchless Sasquatch shows, and alienless alien shows? That's all I wonder. And I did go on a rant, and I think a fan might have asked a question about Squatch, and I was like, I just can't get with it. You got Ghost Hunters or whatever has been on for 37 seasons, not a shred of evidence. Zero ghosts. So I'm like, would you watch a sport if every game was a tie?
No.
For years on end. You're just like, it's a fuck, no one wins, no ghosts. They keep getting picked at. Now we've got Sasquatchless Sasquatch shows. They find hair. Everything's bear related.
Yeah, for sure.
Scratches on the trees, bear. So I've done you got it, fucking. I heard a growl.
There's a place in, I think it's like Woodland Hills where they do archery, and I was out there and they had a Sasquatch thing there.
I feel like I'm attacking you now. Huh? I'm like,
no,
you son of a bitch. You sat next to him.
I knew this picture would set him off. I found it and I was like, oh, here we go.
Ghostless
ghost set him off.
And then Ancient Aliens, everyone's favorite.
My shit with all that is like, there's enough weird shit on the planet. Like, I saw these like stick bugs the other day and I was like, that's enough.
Stick bugs are weird.
To look for anything else.
Stick bugs are fucking weird.
Yeah, we got those anglerfish with like the light in front of
them hanging off their head.
Weird octopus.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just fucking zoom in on a picture of a wasp.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest fucking looking thing you will ever see in your life, dude.
Bring it up.
That is a fucking alien. That looks like an alien spaceship.
Praying mantis, dude. Hi.
That's not from Earth.
Here. Yeah, dude. And I think there is aliens. I mean, I'm sure you're in the same boat. If there is a
Look
grill,
at that. You're telling me that is not a fucking alien?
Is that not enough for you?
Come on. We've seen it. Put that on the Alien Show.
You just need to go in your front yard, alien people.
Not even that, dude. Just your human body. Like, just
look at your own
inside
body.
Of yourself, man.
Dude,
show us bend
on over. Bend over.
No.
Spread your cheeks and fucking look at that shit.
Right.
I mean, where did that come from?
You ever just be washing your face and you're like, there's a skull under here. It starts to freak you the fuck out.
And I'm gonna now.
When I'm on mushrooms.
I know. There's a skull under here.
I saw on your Instagram, too, when I was creeping out on you, that you have like, was those yours, like scorpions?
That happened.
Scorpions and your tarantulas?
My buddy Ari, Ari Manis, he's a comic. He's got a scorpion. He had a tarantula, just passed, and then a snake. He's got a snake. I got a pet snake too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, look, dude. You might as well pull that up.
Look at this,
dude.
Mexican sex symbol right here, dude.
Did they just build that for you?
Did you just build that because he said he'd be in the skate gang?
Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We even gave you your own deck. That means you're pro.
Dude, I actually got him a deck. Jake, give him his deck. I brought a deck.
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
If you accepted into the skate gang, then I got you a deck.
Oh, my God. You guys are silly.
Oh,
dude. Oh, thank you. This is awesome, dude.
Vibes.
Woo.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. New skate gang, new deck.
In the house. This is one
of
our
all you other
podcasts
out there. Give gifts.
Yeah. That's
gifts
right.
Gifts are good. Yeah.
Gifts are good.
They go a long way.
Dude.
You know what's funny is I just shit all over aliens and scary shit, and we have a new segment.
I know. Like, can we get into it? We're gonna do it.
Hey, because it all could be real.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I fucking hope there's Sasquatch. I hope there's aliens, and I fucking hope there's ghosts. And I think there are, but we've just never seen them, and there's no fucking evidence.
I'm not a religious man. You know, I'm not a stupid. I pray at night. I get on my hands and knees, and I pray that there's Sasquatch and that Loch Ness is out there.
I want to see it. I want
it all.
I'll take it.
Give it all. I haven't seen any proof on the shows. All right, dude, let's scoop right into another brand new segment. And we're so pumped up about this drop, dude.
We put some time.
We're coming heavy with the drops,
we put some time into this drop.
Serious time.
This new segment is called Scary Zone.
This is where we ask our guests to tell scary stories.
Scared? Welcome
to the scary zone.
That's that, okay?
I love it. I'm with it, man.
Performed by Duddy B.
Yeah, that was,
Wow.
took us the time. I wrote that last
May I
night.
say your best work?
Thank you. Thank you. I think so too.
Awesome.
So this is just
The
where we
screen was
figured,
me.
like, man, you know what? I love it when you meet someone or when your buddy's like, dude, I got a time, fucking saw an alien. And they tell you the time where they think they saw an alien or they think they saw a ghost or whatever. It's always the best story.
Or they did.
Or
see
they
an alien
did.
or
Or
ghost.
they did. So we want to hear these stories. And
We asked Joel. He said he's
Joel
got
said
one.
he's got one
Yeah.
when he was young.
And then I got some other shit to say.
Oh wait,
after
let me
that.
put.
Nice.
When you tell us the story, we're just
gonna
gonna
put
give
some
you
sort
a little
weird
bit of
sound on
this.
my voice. Oh shit! All right. So I was maybe like 5, maybe 4 or 5, and I was in my bathtub, and my bathtub was in the I don't know how to fucking describe this. There's a door, and the bathtub is here. So and then there's a hallway outside the door. So things can go past the door when I'm in the bathtub. And so my mom said she heard me going, stop it, to my brother. I was like, she's like, what's wrong? I go, my Marquise keeps messing with me. He keeps poking his head into the door. And she goes, your brother's not home.
Oh, shit, dude.
Shit,
I got some
Duddy.
hair standing
Duddy's
up.
got some tinglers.
I'll tell you what, that fucking music sets the scene.
You know what? Let's play it out with this.
That was the first segment.
Have you ever been scared?
That was a great first little story, nice and
To
quick.
the scary zone.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. All right.
Woo, that was the first entry into the scary zone
Dude,
ever.
You're fucking welcome. And then also, I got this like, I always think all that shit can be like explained, right? Like I heard this family thought they were being haunted and they felt like things were sitting on their chest and all this shit was going on. Turns out like there was like a gas leak in their house and they were like going like through carbon monoxide.
They were like
poisoning or something.
hallucinating pretty much.
And all the symptoms were like the same of like being haunted and stuff like that.
You hear
But,
a lot of that. It's
yeah.
like there's houses that have things like that, some minor gas leak or some level of something that used to be allowed back in the day, like a
Yeah.
certain level
Yeah.
of that
Lead in the paint or something.
exactly
Right.
black mold, and it
Yeah.
makes people see things and feel weird. And sometimes they attribute it to that.
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know.
Yeah, but who knows? I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I still
so
love the
many
stories.
people have scary stories, and
Yeah.
people that I fucking trust, I know
Yeah.
are not
My
liars
dad,
in any
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
They
Well,
have full on ghost
And
stories.
it's like when
So-
they're telling it to you, you can tell like they believe it.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not just trying to fucking tell you the story. Like
For
they're like,
sure.
no, this is what happened. I'm not saying
Yep.
it was that, but
Yep.
it just I did see that.
I think that with like Sasquatch and shit, right? Like people are so afraid. Maybe it's a bear or whatever it is, but in that moment of fear, maybe they black out. They only see like the foot or
yeah, and you're
whatever.
already in the forest. That shit's
Yeah.
scary.
yeah.
It is. You're already
Hearing
thinking.
twigs
fuck the
going
forest.
crack too. I love the forest, but it's scary.
Yeah, it's
but fuck the
terrifying.
forest.
Yeah.
You know when the forest is not scary? When you're on mushrooms.
Oh, then
Then
you
you're just
feel like
like,
you're
this
just
is
in
where
there.
I am supposed to be.
yeah.
It's fucking 2 a.m. and you can see everything and you're
It's
just like,
true. Everything's so
"Ah,
bright."
I feel at home.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm
That's good.
back. Dude, this is awesome. So we've got
All right.
2 solid segments in the
no.
books.
Tight.
So are we gonna try for this?
Dude, all right, all of our fans, you guys know, in season 1, it happened accidentally on episode 1. Our first guest ever told us a story about how he shit himself. It's a fucking amazing, legendary story. Duddy was there when it happened. It was the manager of the Dirty Heads and some other bands. And then because he told this story, all these guests started saying, I shit myself too. And and it was like, I swear,
It
like
became
10
a thing.
people.
Yeah.
We did live shit yourself shows last year where people would just phone in live and we did all this shit. So Joelberg,
Yeah.
he's got a shit story and we made a proper drop. And here we go. All aboard. Next stop, Poopersville. Oh, man.
Oh, we might have to work on that one a little bit.
We have
You
some
ever
poop
just
sounds.
stop and think like what our lives have?
I
You know,
know.
like what is?
This is what
It's
we're
pretty
doing with
dope.
our
I love
time.
it. It's great. Some people ain't doing shit. So.
Yeah.
You want my shit story
Let's
now? We
do
doing
it.
Oh yeah,
Shit
let's do
story.
it.
All right, so it was like go skateboarding day, like maybe 5 years ago, and I was chaperoning these kids, and we were there was a skate shop like down on West Adams, and we were skating from there to the Culver City skate park, and it was hot, and we were like I was drinking beers and stuff, and but I'm chaperoning these 4 kids. I probably shouldn't say I was drinking while I was chaperoning.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gatorades.
it's yeah, whatever. I wasn't having like water, everything. We do go skateboarding day. We're done skating. We go back. We eat at Jack in the Box, and then Also, I'm awful at telling these stories. But so I had been drinking. I had Jack in the Box, and I thought I had to fart, and I let it out. I had shorts on too.
Oh,
and I'm chaperoning these. I'm in charge of these kids, and so I look.
Are you in the Jack in the Box, or have you?
No.
left?
So we took the train from wherever we were to Hollywood. Like we ate at the Jack in the Box by Amoeba.
Amoeba Records.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. Okay.
Then from there we go to Echo Park where their parents are gonna pick them up.
Oh
and,
no, you're meeting up with parents with shit.
later.
Fuck.
So once we're in Echo Park, we're like going down these stairs. I fart, I shit, and I look at one of the kids and I go, I just shit myself. And he goes, No, you didn't. And I go, Yeah, look. And I had like, it's coming down my legs.
Oh no!
And I go, you got to call your parents like right now. They got to pick you up. And so they called. I left them at the Taco Bell. Was it like a Taco Bell KFC in Echo Park? And as I was leaving, like the kid, I had something of his in his back. I wanted to run. My ex at the time lived like a block away, thank God. But he's like, hey, my wax is in your backpack, whatever. And I had to like come back with like shit running down my legs, give him his wax.
Dude, you get the wax later, bro.
I know, yeah. So then I left to my ex's house, and she lives up like all these stairs. So I gotta like walk up the stairs.
Trail it up.
She told me nobody was home, so I was like, okay, cool. Like no one's home. I'll wash my clothes. Her brother's home with his friend.
Multiple people.
So I had to like whatever. So I run to the shower, take all my clothes off. I shower. I throw my clothes in the washer, and that was the story. But it was just weird to be in charge of these kids, and I was the one that like shit
your
myself.
pants.
Yeah, it was a real, humbling moment.
You're like, you know what? I gotta. You looked in the mirror, huh? And you fucking said, "There's a skull under here." After that, and then you went, "Let's do some changes."
And then I know these kids I know they told the world.
That's dude, young skateboard crew kid. That they're
the
keeping a
worst
secret.
children.
Are
I hope you
kidding
blow
me?
up so big. I hope you're the most famous comedian, and they're just like, "That dude shit his shorts."
Yeah, they will. So a year later, the main kid that was probably like the most little shit of the group that would tell everybody, he comes to the skate park and he challenges me to a game of skate, and I felt like I was playing for my fucking for my credibility.
Yeah.
And
If you shit your pants and lose him, it's
no,
over.
No. So I beat him, and then after that, I felt like I cleaned the.
What if he said,
Yeah.
I challenge you to a game of shark.
I say I already won that, bitch.
Too late.
Dude,
I
fucking
love it.
what a great
Damn.
first installment.
Woo!
Next up, Poopersville.
Oh, soak it in, everybody.
Wow, soak it in, yeah.
Soak it in. That was a
Drip
fucking
it
great
out.
one. I
I
love
hope
that.
so.
Yeah.
Chaperoning kids accidentally reveals the beer drinks. Jack in the Box and beer.
That's a lethal combo.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the heat, skating in the heat.
And then the fact that you dropped them off at a Jack in the
No,
Box.
you dropped them off a perfect spot.
a
A
Taco
perfect
Bell,
spot.
KFC.
A perfect spot to be
Yeah.
if you've got diarrhea. You almost were probably, you were
Bookending.
definitely not the only person in there with shit in your pants.
Not within the 10-mile radius,
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm shitting my
Damn.
pants quick to the Taco Bell.
I'll
It
fit
just
in
makes
there.
Perfect sense, dude. All right.
Oh.
So, dude, we're moving right along.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you having a good time?
I love it. I never
Are you
want
having
this
fun?
to end, but I
Okay,
feel like you
good.
guys are going to kick me out of here.
No. We still got one more. We still want more stories from you.
Okay,
Oh,
tight.
and for the viewers see that we're starting our show now without our guest in the studio. Last season we had the guest in the studio. So now it's been 2 shows we've filmed, and both times awkwardly we've got to know our guest at the table, and then we had to go, all right, can you guys go sit out on the couch
No,
out there?
leave.
We've already kicked Joel out once, and he was we're lucky he came back. So we won't do it again.
Well, let's do it. Let's get into
Bandcamp, which you have a crazy. I'm sure you have a million stories, and we
I hope
knew
so.
you'd have a poop story, and we're so happy you did.
we saw pictures of you. We're like, that guy shits himself.
There's
So-
a man who shits himself.
You're right.
And he's also got a Bandcamp story. Let's keep it going.
Oh, and this one time at band camp,
I don't know, man. I get to travel with like my best friends. So like I get, Tony, Brian, Jeremiah. It's like they're like some of the funniest people in the world.
Oh, for sure.
And
so-
these are the other members of the Kill Tony podcast. Jeremiah is in the band with Joel, and Tony's the host.
Yeah, and
Brian's like
he's
the
the producer, sound guy. Yeah. So there's a lot of times we're laughing. Recently we were in Ohio. Like we do these roadcasts. And Tony was saying how the highway patrol doesn't fuck around in Ohio. That if you're getting pulled over, you're getting a ticket.
Oh, fuck.
And
That
we
is
got
the
pulled
truth.
over during the podcast. So we got pulled over. They pulled Tony out. It was a whole
Oh,
fucking
while
thing.
like recording.
While recording.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
great.
online. Yeah, Jeremiah has a podcast called Jeremiah Wonders, so that
Yep.
it's all on there. And but they gave him a warning. We got away with it. And he was like,
Nice.
"That's the first ever warning from the Ohio State Patrol." That's not a good one. Anyway,
no, dude, we got pulled over, and that's like plenty of people are gonna know because there's lots of bands that listen to this show.
yeah,
I'm sure they've.
And
all
you
been
may or
pulled
may not
over.
have like substances on your
yeah.
person.
If you have California plates, which you guys may have had, I don't know if you rented something.
yeah, we get a rental. Yeah.
We had Cali plates, and it's just like woo.
Man.
I had a
We
friend,
were told that.
Cali plates, and he was just in a car, and he was just by himself, like, I don't even know, but he was driving through Ohio, and all he had on him was a pipe. No pot. He wasn't even smoking pot. He didn't even, it was like
Was
in
the
his
pipe dirty though?
It was dirty, but like it was like
I'll
in his
get ya.
glove box under shit. He wasn't even smoking. He was just driving totally sober, just driving through the state, like, and he got pulled over and like they fucking searched his shit, found the pipe, and I forget what it was, but he got like a crazy ticket for it.
Oh man,
It was like something. It was like a couple $1,000 fucking ticket or something stupid.
Be careful if you're going through Ohio. You'll save a few tickets by bringing this up. So it is a good one.
sure. I'm just, I don't know, man. There's always, I just remember laughing a lot with these guys on tour.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of specific stuff. One time,
It could even be something that happened on the show. I mean, I've seen you do a million fucking crazy things on the show.
I mean,
the show gets wild.
yeah, I mean, just being able to, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, man. We got to hold koalas and shit in Australia. That was dope. But
That's
I never
always
thought I
fun.
would do that.
That's kind of scary too.
I mean, we've been making him tell us stories the whole fucking
I know.
time.
I told Duddy, I said this. I'm like, we don't need to do the band camp. We've
Nah.
got like a bunch of stories.
This one time, Jeremiah, he took his pants out. We always changed like together to get into character and stuff. He took them off, and he had these fucking tidy whities that were so loose.
Oh,
We were calling them
dude.
loosey gooseys.
That's not a good look.
I took a photo and it looked like the Monopoly man was like you, people see like Jesus in a tortilla or something.
and Jeremiah is like a tall, lanky, pale white dude.
Yeah,
I can
and
just
so we
imagine
laughed
his
to
body.
death for like a week about his fucking underwear being like
Just all
disgusting.
loose.
Yeah, just
Duddy and I saw Jeremiah open up for fucking Jeff Ross at the
cool.
Irvine
Oh,
Improv.
yeah,
and
yeah.
that was before I started listening to Kill Tony.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
when I found the podcast, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? But I also saw him in The Wave.
okay. Yeah,
You know
for
that
sure.
group
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
in, The
yeah, I
Wave?
know.
With
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course you know. I
Yeah.
know. But,
I
love
got
that dude.
to hang out a little bit with Tony.
Okay.
Me and him were both performing on the
311
cruise. So that was the first time I'd heard his stand up, and I was just like, holy fuck, this guy is so funny.
Yeah.
And it's been fun to just like see him start to blow up since
Oh,
then,
it's
you know?
crazy. Yeah, he did the Snoop Dogg roast, and then like
Yeah.
yeah, it's been good, man. They really built a sort of like this punk rock, like grassroots thing from, they used to be up in the belly, you know, and just then we were in the main room every other Monday, and now we're there permanently. But yeah, it's been fucking crazy, man. Just even
Insane.
hanging out with Jeff, Ross, and like that's been a trip, dude. Like being in the same room with some of these people, like Gilbert Gottfried. We did the Gramercy in New
he's
York
so
like
fucking
last
good.
year. So just to be in the green room and hearing that voice that you hear from when you're a child, you know, it's like, it's just a trip, man. I feel super lucky, man.
That's
That
cool.
show, I mean, I don't know, stand-up comedy is huge anyway right now, but your show's getting bigger and bigger, and so many of the guests are huge comedians. So
Yeah.
every night it's like you're hanging out with someone else, but you're at the Comedy Store. It seems like everyone's there.
Yeah.
So you're like always around.
But to
just
be
the
able to
best.
be in those rooms, you know,
Yeah.
everybody
In the
can go
backstage
there, but
room.
when you get to
Yeah. I
hang
see
what
out,
you're saying,
and also
yeah.
meeting them on a different level of like you're part of
Totally.
the show, you're not just
Yep.
like saying hi or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that was a trip too. How I got into that show was like my buddy Pat was the original band leader. I used to see him at open mics, and he did like guitar comedy. And so I was like, hey man, I'm a drummer. If you ever want a drummer, hit me up. He hit me up. We started a band. Then he asked me to come to Kill Tony, and I was like, I went. I never had a bass drum small enough to fit in the belly. So I was at a thrift
Couldn't get
store.
it up the hallway.
And it was just tiny little room. So I found one
Yeah.
at a thrift store that was
Oh,
like
okay.
a little kid's like bass drum. I put like some good heads on it. I was like, I got one. And once I went, I was like, I love this. I'm never leaving, man. So
Fuck
I
yeah.
stayed there.
It looks like it's got to be so much fucking fun.
Yeah, you guys got to come down.
I
don't know
wanna
if
come
you
down
want to.
so
let me know.
fucking
Yeah,
bad.
whatever
Okay.
you want, dude.
For sure, man. We
Oh, yeah.
definitely
we watch it. And then my favorite part too is that Jeremiah, it's like the saxophone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there, I just
I love how he
it.
always goes to jump off from that ledge. My friend. Like,
No matter
whatever.
what song you guys are playing, Tony will sing the "Step Back from That Ledge,
It's
my
an
friend."
inside
Over
joke.
it.
Some dude gave me like a shirt with Motorhead on it, and it says, "I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend."
Oh,
It's
nice.
stupid, yeah.
The
That's
best
just fucking
fucking
good.
show ever. We
It
love
is.
it.
You gotcha.
It's
Oh yeah. By
amazing.
the way, fucking one of my favorite characters that was very recent were the fucking Mormons.
Oh,
dude.
thank you, man.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
god. Hi, Tony. I was dying.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
Is that Jeremiah's sister? Or
No, that's our
Okay.
buddy
Because I thought
Jesse.
it was forever.
A lot of
she was
people
killing
do.
it that night.
Jesse Johnson is a comic from Arizona, so we made friends with her like years ago.
Nice.
But anytime he's not there, I bring her in.
Nah, she was
Yeah.
on fire. She was killing it. You guys all were that night. I was fucking dying. That was one of my favorite characters you guys came out.
That
as.
means a lot because that was like a high stress sort of show. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know who the secret guest was till we got there. But Tony's like, when Jeremiah's not there, he's like, you gotta fucking step up and be the band leader tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm fucking,
You guys, you
nervous.
knew it. You
No,
guys
you
were on
killed it.
fire
Like,
that
Yeah,
night.
that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I've told a couple people to listen to that episode, and they've
Cool.
all hit me up and been like, "Dude, that
Awesome.
was fucking amazing."
Thanks.
Like,
That means
yeah.
a lot because
Yeah.
it was a high pressure situation for
Nice.
me. And once we came out and sort of started rolling, I was like, okay, I think we're
We
good
got
now.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
dude, please bring the Mormons
It's a
back.
fine line. And the thing I love is Tony will get mad.
Oh,
if the
dude.
band's like, he'll be
Yeah.
like, all right, when you guys
Never
do the
do
hand
that
puppet, he's like,
again.
fucking hate those characters.
Oh, he hates it, dude.
Tony is not afraid to be mean, and I'm
Oh.
like, I love that.
Yeah,
Because
I-
it's like insane. You could piss off
I
Daddy.
love when Jeremiah just keeps like making the like loud noises or whatever. Just stop. I want you to never do that
Yeah.
fucking again.
Yeah,
never
dude.
fucking again do that.
You can tell you guys are so
it on
close.
the air.
You
Yeah,
can tell
dude.
you're so close that you could just be like, fucking kill yourself.
You know what's
now.
good about that is like not traveling with a bunch of yes men. Like it
Totally.
keeps us honest.
Oh,
that's
dude, that's
true, huh?
same in our band, dude. On the bus, it's just like everyone's so
brutal.
brutally honest with
yeah.
each other that it keeps you in check. Like
Dude.
it's awesome though. You got to have that.
Yeah, man. It's
Iron
good for
sharpens
stand up.
iron.
Yep.
When I'll have like a set that I think is pretty good and I'll get off stage and I'll still get notes. It's like that's what you want.
Yep.
You don't want
Totally.
people going, that was funny. And
You killed it.
That was
Yeah.
perfect. Don't
Yeah.
change a thing.
Yeah,
You're like,
you
all
get
right.
off stage and you know you just had an off night, and they're like, "You fucking that was your best show ever." And you're like,
yeah, fuck off.
It happens a lot.
yeah,
You're bands. You're like, I know I suck tonight.
that was
I'm
off. I
like,
couldn't hit a
Yeah.
note.
I
My
bet
fucking
with
throat was-
bands you get it probably more, but just like, fans or whatever, they're like in comedy it's a little more apparent when you do bad because
Yeah.
the silence.
The silence.
And I guess with the band thing too, is it's like if you have a bad night, the fans might not have it
Yeah.
because
gets
it's so
washed
loud
away.
and they're just having
Yeah.
a good time and they're just dancing and they know the song, so they're enjoying it. And inside you might be going like, "Fuck, I'm just having an off night," but they probably don't.
See, I'm interested in that. Like those nights where you feel like shit and you still have to go like do the thing,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of all this touring stuff is like really new to me. So
Yeah.
I'm dealing with that. Like if you're going through something or you gotta let it go and go up
Totally.
there,
I've definitely had some nights where I was just like feeling a little fucking either down or a little sick or just tired or just not. But man, Jared, the other singer in our band, he's had some rough ones where like I remember one, I believe it was a 4th of July or a New Year's, and we were playing Washington D.C. like this big festival, and he had full on food poisoning, like uncontrollable diarrhea, like
Oh my
uncontrollable,
God.
like he couldn't even leave the bathroom. He couldn't.
Really?
It was just like it was
just going through 'em.
all day long.
I'm sure he's
all
stoked
day
you're
fucking
talking.
long. Oh, dude, he'll tell
I
you.
know.
the
What do you
story.
Jared's the
do?
girl, you don't
How'd
know.
you
So
do it?
I forget who it was. Someone was there. I think even like maybe our lawyer was there, and like his wife like ran and got him like a bunch of some sort of diarrhea,
Yeah, like Imodium or
medicine,
something,
and he
yeah.
just like pounded like a whole box or drank the whole bottle or whatever it was, like right before the set, and he literally. And if you've seen the Dirty Heads, like Jared's all over the fucking stage.
He's the
Like he doesn't
mover and
stop
shaker.
moving. Like
Yeah.
he's a great front man, and he didn't move.
Yeah.
He was fucking dead straight in the center with his mic stand just going, just clenched, and like I felt so bad for him.
That happened to
dude.
Tony, Brian, and Jeremiah in Ireland. Something happened. They all got so fucking sick. I was the only one that didn't really get it as bad as them. I had like some stomach cramps, but we had to fly from Dublin to Manchester the next day, and they were like, they thought
This
they were
was
dying.
recently.
Yeah,
I
they
think
should have
I
probably
saw
gone
the
to
show
the
because they
hospital.
said something.
Yeah, I was
They're
in
like,
Manchester.
You're like, shit, let's see what happens.
And
or
Tony's
whatever.
like, they'll quarantine your ass like over there, I guess. So
Really?
he's like, be cool. Don't tell anybody. Tell them you're a nervous flyer. This happens to you, whatever. Brian's puking into like a Ziploc secretly on the plane. And they're just like, they're dead, man. So they did the show that night. Tony wasn't going to say anything, but towards the end of the show, he's like, man, we're out, dude.
That's- it's one thing to go play in a band when you're not feeling good, but to go be funny.
Go be funny.
Yeah.
Go be happy,
fucking be
funny
hilarious.
guy.
Dude,
Yeah,
No.
because like if I'm feeling bad, like luckily for me, it's like sometimes I'm just playing guitar.
Yeah.
I could even just kind of dip back into the shadows.
Yeah,
sit
for
there,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
Yep.
you know what to do, what I want to do.
Yeah, and he's got to control the whole ship. You know, it was fucking. That was a rough. I felt so bad for them in the airport.
Yeah.
Like they were, you know, I'm trying to help them through it, and it was awful, dude.
See you guys.
You never know. You
It
never
happens.
know.
Yeah.
You guys
Everyone's
almost had another
human.
shit pants
Everyone's
story.
human. It's funny. So this is what another thing with Jared, because he always says that, man. Like even Beyonce gets diarrhea, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even Beyonce gets diarrhea.
I wanna
man.
hear those
It's just
stories.
like, you know, it's like, dude,
I can't wait till she's on this.
we're all
pod.
fucking
Oh.
human beings. Like, dude,
That would
you
be a
never know
get.
if someone's fucking having an off show, or maybe they actually have to cancel the show. You never know why. We're all humans, and it could be for something catastrophic.
They say Beyonce canceled a string of shows due to exhaustion. She was on the toilet.
Yeah,
Nah,
dude. She was on
even
the road
Beyonce
to
gets
poop
diarrhea.
Poopersville,
Imagine
dude.
if we did get Beyonce on the show. Ain't happening, but imagine we're like, it's a little something we do on the show.
Have you ever seen?
you ever shit yourself? And okay,
Oh,
here you go, Beyonce.
Stop Poopersville.
okay. Let's go ahead
I
and
don't
hit
think you're
that.
ready for that. All
Before
right,
we
outro?
it, anything you want to plug? Anything coming up?
We'll plug it on the outro.
right.
Plug
All right.
everything.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
He's looking at his phone. Everybody.
I
He's
had
got-
to bring them up. I had to
We'll
bring
put
them up.
all your links
like
and
to
shit
thank
up
my
too.
agent.
Yeah. So the number one thing is at Mostly Sorry on Instagram. I put everything up there. But we go to San Antonio on the 9th. Then we're in Houston on the 10th at the Secret Group. We go to Calgary, Alberta, January 23rd. And we go to JFL Northwest, Vancouver, Canada, February 21st. But all my shit I put on my Instagram. So
Hell yeah! And one
Go
more
to
time, that was at
Mostly
sorry at mostly sorry at
Mostly
Instagram.
Sorry.
Go check it out.
And we're gonna put all of that. So just go below. It'll
Yeah.
all be tagged right there. Go follow Joelberg.
That's
Joel
right.
Jimenez.
That's right. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you always to Surf Roots TV. You can watch us Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on Surf Roots TV. Also, thanks to Cutlass Brand. Go over to cutlassbrand.com. You put in code Feeling Good, you get 20% off your order. You cannot beat it. And once again, if you're listening and you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give us a a rating, leave us a comment, and tell some friends so we can keep this show going for you guys. Thank you, Joel Jimenez, for coming in.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so fucking
Have
stoned.
you ever been scared?
Everybody watch Kill Tony.